feeling it again. It's all over me.
I'll come in.
Oh, no, I gotta calm down.
Okay.
It's just all on me.
You're in their area.
I can't move.
What do you want me to do?
No, touch my arms, Billy.
I got you. I got you, bro.
Something's happening to me, trying to affect you.
Okay. Hold on a second.
Having a panic attack.
Okay, don't have a panic attack.
Has anyone here ever encountered the paranormal? If you have, you'll know just how terrifying it can be. Well, today, let's take a look at some of the scariest supernatural encounters out there. From a ghost hunter being attacked and paralyzed by an entity, to a woman being followed by an evil shadow. Let's talk about these and more only on today's Top 10 list. Starting off this countdown, we have The Shadow. This video was uploaded to the YouTube channel Happy Fox Productions. According to them, they were on vacation and left their 2 cats at home. When they arrived back home, their cats were very on edge, so they decided to check the security cameras to see what had happened when they were gone. As you can see, there was some sort of shadow moving around outside of the room. A couple of seconds later, the table by the camera shakes and the other cat enters the room. The door then closes behind it by itself, and the camera moves completely. The poor cat must have been terrified. Also, I've never seen a cat sit up like that before, so clearly something was spooking it. When the owners got home and saw the footage, they were horrified. Moving on at number 9, we have the Wem Town Hall Ghost. And if you guys are liking this video so far, then why don't you give it a big thumbs up. Also, for you guys that love scary content, I'm also on the channel Top 10 Central Dark, so go ahead and check that out if you want to see me reacting to some very spooky content. Go check it out. On November 19th, 1995, Wem Town Hall in England caught on fire. The whole building burst into flames, and all that was left was rubble. Well, on that night, a man named Tony O'Reilly decided to take some photos of the burning building. In one of the photos, he captured an image of a young girl. This is believed to be the ghost of a girl named Jane Churm. In 1677, Jane died in a fire in the town, so it's pretty creepy that she made a reappearance during the night of the fire. In our 8th spot, we have Robert A. Ferguson. Robert A. Ferguson is a well-known author and apparently ghost attractor. So in 1968, Ferguson was at a conference speaking about the new book he had wrote. While presenting, a lot of people took his photo. Upon reviewing it back, there appears to be a ghostly man standing directly behind him. When the photo was taken, no one was up there except for Ferguson. When he saw the photo, he was shocked. He claims that the ghost is of his late brother that died in World War II, which is creepy but also sweet, like he was by his side during his presentation looking after him. Coming in at number 7, we have The Watcher. On August 6th of 2019, a 35-year-old woman named Lacey Turner went outside to water her plants. While doing so, a strange noise woke up her boyfriend Joe, so he decided to check out the house's cameras to see what was going on outside. That's when he spotted a dark entity following Lacey as she watered the flowers. As Lacey walks away to her other plants, the shadow figure follows. Lacey was completely unaware of this. As she heads back inside, the shadow figure follows her. Both Lacey and Joe believe that this ghost was Joe's grandma, who died 5 months earlier due to a fire on the property. Coming in at number 6, we have Paranormal Nights. So this next story was told by a man named Greg Pollitt. Greg is the co-founder of a paranormal investigation team called Paranormal Nights. In 2012, he visited a client's home. since they said paranormal activity had been occurring there. The owner would see shadowy apparitions or objects in the house would move on their own. They were taking photos of the house and later discovered that they had captured an entity in the photo. That literally looks like a ghost woman with a sinister smile. Apparently, Greg said that this spirit was malicious. So there you go. I hope Greg got the hell out of there. We're now at our 5th and halfway mark with the black-eyed children. Black-eyed children is a pretty famous legend about evil children with pure black eyes. These kids can be anywhere from 6 to 16 years old, and they target adults who are alone. They will typically ask for favors, such as asking to get a ride home with them, or asking for food, or to use the bathroom in their house. But if you give them what they want, chances are they're gonna kill you. Well, one motorcyclist claims to have seen one of these children, and it was captured on video. In the video, you can see the ghost girl appear and then disappear in front of him. Then she appears again and he runs away. Okay, my question is, why didn't he hop back on his bike and zoom the heck out of there? Anyway, that must have been a pretty terrifying encounter. In our 4th spot, we have the witchcraft. I honestly had no clue what to title this point. Like, is it witchcraft? Does this kid have supernatural powers or what? You'll understand in a second. So this video was uploaded by a user named JevGenge2000 on March 2nd, 2009. According to the uploader, he was walking his dog in a forest in Russia when he saw a kid just levitating in midair. There's a woman with her just watching as she does this. Then his dog barks and they realize they're not alone, and so they run off.
Tarzan, сказал, ко мне! Tarzan, ко мне! Что это? Тихо, тихо, Tarzan. Tarzan, тихо, Tarzan.
To this day, no one has been able to explain this video. Some say the girl had wires attached to her, but it honestly doesn't seem like that's the case. Pretty sure one of them has superpowers or something. Coming in at number 3, we have the Pearl Harbor ghosts. This next photo was taken at a school's sporting event. Nothing seemed too out of the ordinary until closer inspection of the photo. In the background, on the bleachers, you can clearly see 3 ghostly looking soldiers. Well, guess what? The school is located in Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. Those men may be soldiers that lost their lives during the Pearl Harbor attacks. Moving on to number 2, we have the Ghost Adventures. So this next moment was captured from the show Ghost Adventures. Ghost hunters Zach and Billy were exploring a creepy haunted place when a ghost or something latched onto Zach.
Billy, I'm feeling it again. It's all over me.
I'll come in.
Oh, no, I gotta just calm down.
Okay.
It's just all on me.
You're in their area.
He said he could feel something all over his body and it felt cold. At one point, he became completely paralyzed by this entity.
I can't move. I can't
What do you
move.
want me to do?
No, touch my arms, Billy.
I got you. I got you, bro.
Something's happening to me, trying to affect you.
Okay. Hold on a second.
Having a panic attack.
Okay, don't have a panic attack.
I mean, I personally would love to go ghost hunting, but at the same time, I'm terrified in case something like that happens to me. And in our number 1 spot, we have the face in the back. This next story literally sent chills down my spine. So the story was shared by a woman named Lori McGee from Ohio. She claims that her 3-year-old son was trying to take pictures of her, but he didn't realize the camera was backwards. So he ended up taking a photo of himself instead. Basically, this kid invented the selfie. Now, when this photo was developed, Lori was scared out of her mind. There appears to be a ghostly man standing right behind her son. She has no clue who this man is, and they were home alone when this all happened. Now, this photo gives me the creeps. Like, he does not look like a good ghost. He's got some bad intentions. All right, guys, that's all for today's video. Let's move quickly along to our comment shout-out portion. I'll be shouting out comments from the video, Top 10 Haunting Last Photos of People Part 7. Andrew Garcia commented, "You can hear the sadness in Lindsay's voice. It's true. Some of these videos, like I try to not get too like attached to the stories, but in the end, I'm like, damn, that's really sad. Like when you think about it. So yeah, sometimes it hits hard. Azia Brown commented, this seemed to depress dear Lindsay. Girl, go have some chocolate. I wish. I don't have any chocolate in this house or candy. So y'all wanna send me candy to my P.O. box? Please do. Jade Moon commented, she is my favorite host. Well, thank you, Jade Moon. I love your name. That's really cool, Jade Moon. Love it. All right, guys, that's all the comments I'm shouting out for today's video. Make sure to comment something down below for a chance to be featured in my next comment shout out. And as always, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to Most Amazing Top 10 for more amazing videos. I've been your host, Lindsay Ivan, and I'll see you when I see ya.